from the spiritual high and wondering where that magic went. We want you to know that nothing has gone wrong. In fact, this is where the real journey begins. Spiritual maturity emerges after the glow. It is in the afterglow phase, when the big revelations have settled and must be integrated into your life, that you cultivate true mastery and stability. Think of the glow as a preview of what is possible, a glimpse of your potential state of being. But then you are challenged to embody that state, not just during peak experiences, but in your day-to-day living. When the dramatic flare of an awakening moment subsides, you have the opportunity to solidify your gains by practicing patience, compassion, and alignment, even in mundane circumstances. Instead of chasing the next spiritual high or longing for that glow to return, you are invited to find the subtle, steady light that now burns within you more brightly than before. By doing so, you become less dependent on external confirmation, like grand visions or ecstatic feelings, and more confident in the quiet inner knowing you have earned. We see this as a beautiful stage of your evolution, where the lofty energies you've been gifted are put into practical application. So if you find yourself in a lull after an energetic surge, remember that you are not regressing at all. You are in fact maturing, building a solid foundation for the new level of consciousness you have accessed. The result is a more balanced, resilient, and truly enlightened version of you, one who can hold the light steadily, not only in flashes. As you move into this phase of steady integration, you will inevitably encounter aspects of yourself that you may have thought were long gone. The influx of light you are welcoming into your being illuminates not only your gifts and higher qualities, but also the shadows that lurk in your subconscious. This is a natural and necessary part of the process. Your shadow must rise to be transmuted. By shadow, we mean those unresolved emotions, old traumas, limiting beliefs, and unloving aspects of yourself that you have suppressed or been unaware of. When a higher frequency enters your field, as is happening now with the powerful solar and cosmic energies, it stirs up anything of a lower vibration that cannot coexist with the new light. Think of sediment at the bottom of a pond being stirred when fresh water flows in. The sediment rises into the water so it can be cleared. In the same way, the denser energies within you are being brought to the surface of your awareness. This is not a sign that you are backsliding or becoming more negative suddenly. Quite the opposite. It means you are now strong enough in your light that these hidden shadows can emerge to be healed. We encourage you to meet whatever arises within you with compassion and without judgment. If you feel anger, fear, sorrow, or any intense emotion, recognize that these feelings are coming up for liberation. They want to be acknowledged in the light of your consciousness and then released or transformed. By allowing these shadow aspects to have expression in a safe way, you give them the opportunity to dissolve back into the love from which they originated. So when old pains or negativity surface, remember that a healing is in progress. You are purifying your vessel, making space for even more light to reside within you. Each time you transmute a shadow, you reclaim that energy and become lighter, freer, and more whole. As you continue to purify yourself and integrate more light, you will begin to notice a shift in what motivates you. Attachments and cravings that once drove you start to lose their power. You find that you no longer feel the same sense of lack or yearning that used to propel you towards certain goals or objects. This is a sign that you are entering a state of desirelessness, a beautiful form of inner contentment and freedom from grasping. Understand that desirelessness is not about having zero preferences or becoming passive in life. Rather, it is about releasing the grip of compulsive wanting, the feeling that you absolutely need something external to to be complete or happy. When you attain this inner freedom, something remarkable happens. You become a pure vessel for the divine will. Desirelessness is a prerequisite for divine will to flow through you. As long as you are overly attached to personal desires, the ego stands in the doorway trying to direct the show. But when you let go of those attachments, you swing the door wide open for the higher wisdom of Source to guide you. In this state, you may still have intentions or visions, but they come from a deeper place and carry no desperation or fear. You become far more interested in what serves the highest good than in satisfying a passing whim. Often this understanding dawns after you obtain something you wanted and realize that true fulfillment is still elusive. In that moment, it becomes clear that real fulfillment arises from within, from alignment with your soul's purpose, not from chasing an endless array of wants. The ascension energies of this time are highlighting this truth by making your old desires feel less satisfying and the call of your soul's joy stronger. By cultivating desirelessness, you are not giving up on life. You are allowing life, with a capital L, the divine life, to live through you. Then your actions and creations become expressions of the divine will, flowing effortlessly and in harmony with all that is.